Hello, friends. Welcome to Leap Interview Series. Today, we have with us a champion who is Dr. D.N.S.Kumar. He's a Vice-Chancellor of Bodhisatva University, Lucknow, as his current position, but his academic journey has been absolutely marvelous and inspirational, and professional journey obviously is so exciting to hear. But before we get into the journey, which is obviously available as his profile, um, I would directly jump onto a question which DNS Kumar has been, Dr. DNS Kumar has been explaining to me before the interview, and I would like to pose that question. Doctor, can you please share your views that you were sharing me just before we started the interview?
Well, Mr. Sachin, it's a pleasure to be interacting with your good selves, and at the same time, glad to know that London School of Digital Business is focusing on connecting the educated audience to the corporate with the help of the mentors that the school has, so that the employability and entrepreneurial skills which are required among the budding employees not only important, and today it has become significant as far as the competitive environment is concerned. Now, when it comes to digital higher education business, digital higher education business is not a new phenomena. Many people talk, it all came into existence with the pandemic 2020. But in Western countries, quite a good number of employed executives and also in the universities, good quantum of learning happens digitally. For countries like India, Bangladesh, or South Africa, or for that matter, African countries, we say, digitalization in education has come into existence with a blessing in disguise with this pandemic.
Absolutely.
Right. But the volume with which it is growing is a phenomenal one. If I take a couple of figures, as far as US is concerned, in 2025, the digital or online higher education market was to the tune of $142 billion.
It's amazing.
And which is estimated to be around $342 billion by 2029. And next to US is China. Obviously, China's population is very large. Now, when I come to my own country, it was estimated prior to 2024 with a CGPA of, when it comes to my own nation, India, proudly we call it today as a Bharat, with a CGPA of 23.5%, it was estimated to be $5.81 billion in 2024. But interestingly, it surpassed and it touched the figure $7.5 billion.
Wow.
And now it has been estimated by 2029 is going to touch around $19 billion. Look at the phenomenal growth with which the learning, unlearning, upskilling is happening as far as knowledge is concerned. Now, when it comes to online or digital education is concerned, it has been put into three compartments. Number one, online UG and PG programs. Then capstone courses and professional certifications. As far as India is concerned, when I said $7.5 billion, UG and PG market was only less than 10% of total 7.5. And professional certification was 2%.
Oh,
Now, rest of the 88%, where it is? This 88% is capstone certificate courses,
wow.
wherein the educated people, the working class people who want to do their accelerated learning, who want to move from one profile of job to another profile of job, the digital education is playing a tremendous role there. And unfortunately, University Grant Commission, although has approved 81 universities in India who are eligible to take up online education, are touching only the first compartment, the UG and PG. The reason I'll tell you, the competency to build capstone courses. And capstone courses, which I'm talking, you are into it. Right? You are making ready the students for the corporate. Today, the corporates are not ready to invest on the students to spend with them 6 months to 1 year and to train them. If I give some of the examples, recently, 6 months back, in India, Infosys has a big training center at Mysore. And they had hired quite a good number of students, more than 5,000, out of which 3,000 students they laid off at the training stage itself. In spite of giving the training also, they are not coming to the level.
Oh,
yeah. Same happened with the TCS also. So therefore, Mr. Sachin, you are in the right platform with the right perspective. Not only this digital education is required for the students, but more so it is required for the corporate executives or employees. The pressures are too high. The change which is happening in the corporates are with a very high speed. Unless and until you have the next skill, and you don't know what next skill is going to come. Yep. So you have to be at your learning curve. Nobody is learned today. So therefore, keeping note of it, after my first tenure as a Vice-Chancellor at Sushant University, I had ventured into a digital business, digital education business, and purely into finance, accounting, taxation, valuation, and financial forensics.
Wow.
As good as I made my 1.5 years as a sabbatical, so that I can unlearn also and I can build the courses also.
Wow.
And with me, the young team of 3 engineers were there, and they had come with their company who will assist me in audio, video recording of my courses.
Wow.
And there was a backdrop to this. I was keeping a track of the courses which go on Coursera, Teachable, Udemy, etc. international platforms. When I checked the courses, these are all average courses, which are not building any skill or any competency which is required to be as a professional.
Yeah, to execute a task in the company.
Task. See, I would like to put this way. Today, anybody can do the job. The carpenter also does the job. Plumber also does the job. Tailor also does the job. But today in corporates, corporate doesn't want the people who can do the job. Corporate wants the professionals. who can come with the creativity and innovative mindset. And for that, unlearning is very important. So I was in the process of doing this, and we have conceptualized around 56 courses. And all these courses run for a duration of 7 to 10 hours maximum.
Wow.
Right? Wherein technology required for finance and accounting, the live case studies which they will come across, peer learning that will happen. So that is how today, more than what happens in the educational institutions, the employees or executives truly have realized, and I'm really glad about that process which is happening among our, the knowledge creators, knowledge adopters, and knowledge executors. All right, unlearning is truly happening. Right, and at the same time, it is pleasure, talking to you, wherein you have given similar thought process, wherein making ready the people for the corporate. Yeah.
Amazing. I think this work that you are doing with the financial courses, and as you said, 56 courses in finance, accounting, valuation, and financial forensics, etc., have been created, which is amazing. So, what is the name of this institution who is offering these courses?
It is a private limited company named as KR Management Consultancy Services Private Limited.
Brilliant.
Under that, we have a vertical, and that vertical is named as an Institute of Financial Analytics,
Okay.
Training and Consultancy.
Okay, brilliant. And these courses are available on which platform or website?
We have currently put on Udemy,
Okay.
and there's another company with me, Amilo, on their platform also available. But currently we have completed 7 courses only.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, I got this assignment.
Right.
Right. Interestingly, as I was doing that, I was missing the students and the faculty colleagues also.
Right.
I started realizing I would be able to do a better work at a university level than what I have started. And that also can be taken up by my other partners. So I'm here.
Brilliant. Excellent. That's amazing. It's great to know your perspective. And I think it is going to help the wider audience from so many countries, the educationists as well as students, to understand the whole perspective on digital education and in the context of India as well. So thank you so much for your time. I think we have lots more that we can probably discuss, and you have wealth of knowledge, but probably from an interview perspective, we have limited time, and we'll definitely meet up again for a theme-based discussion or a webinar where we probably discuss a specific topic, and I'm sure your words will help a lot of people across the world. Thank you once again for your time.